Well, hi, Internet. This is Jay coming at you from my bedroom on this delightful Friday. Yay. Um, I, I go on Facebook sometimes, and I don't usually do stuff on Facebook, but then I look at all those posts people post and ooh, look what's happening on the internet. Oh, cool. And so I kind of let Facebook guide my internet uh, stimulation. And then so that thing about it was on some magazine and oh my gosh, there's this plus size model and she's regular sized. I decided I was gonna internet rant about that because I've never done one of those and I think it'll be fun. So here I go. I'm Jay. I'm 19 years old. About a year ago, maybe a little less than a year ago, I only weighed 100 pounds because I wasn't eating, and I'm 5'7", and I'm tall, and I was skinny, and I could see my ribs, and it was disgusting. And so now, guess what I weigh? I weigh 120 pounds, and I have a butt, and it's nice, and I like it, and I feel attractive, and I feel like, hey, look at me, everyone, I have a butt. Whereas before it was like, hey, look at me, guys, my arms are like sticks. There's nothing on them. And I don't have a butt, and it was sad. And I wasn't anorexic. It was I wasn't my not eating was not because I didn't like myself. My not eating was because I was just really depressed, and it was a form of self-harm basically, if that makes sense, maybe. And then I realized how disgustingly skinny I was, and I was like, oh, that's nasty. Here I go eating again. And it helps that I work at Starbucks, so I get free sugar basically, and I eat yummy food. And I had a panini, and it was good with bacon on it. I like food. You should eat food. And so, moral of the story, moral of that mini rant is that I like my body now. Even though I got a little chub on there, I'm not fat, but I'm not brutally skinny. And who says you have to be brutally skinny? And then as I was eating my panini, I was pondering previous experiences of life, mine, where in grade 6 and 7, there were girls in my class who were just oh my goodness, I have to lose weight. And I was like, well, why? Well, I'm so fat. They weren't fat. There's a difference between being fat and just being built that way. Does that make sense? I wrote about this on my blog. Check out my blog. The post is called Skinny Love, and it's pretty awesome. At least I think it's good. And it's one of my favorite posts. And anyways, so then I was like, whoa, why do these girls feel the need to be super skinny? Because it doesn't look natural if you just starve yourself. And am I making sense? Who says you have to look a certain way? If someone tells you have to look a certain way, including magazines, what I do is I talk to the magazines, and they're all like, oh, lose 50 pounds. Oh, make yourself look hot. And I'll be like, no, beep you. I'm hot already, and you suck, and you're not gonna earn my money because you suck, and you're telling me that that I'm not good enough already. So just talk to magazines. People are gonna think you're crazy, but it's okay because you're being honest, and honesty is awesome. And we should be honest. We should boycott all this beauty shit that's going around. Be no, I'm awesome enough. Sorry about that. And I'm not saying you shouldn't take care of yourself. Totally work out, eat right, do whatever you need to do. Whatever. But like yourself. Because you're awesome. And I'm Jay. Hi. I'm cool. And you're also cool, and we can be cool together. We can be cool together without the magazines. Because the magazines suck. And so does Photoshop. Just because we live in a society with Photoshop doesn't mean everyone needs to be Photoshopped. I don't Photoshop myself. I just got an iPhone, and I'm not going to filter it. No, that's my face. Look at it. Face. It's okay with the face. Look, I have a little zit piece. Look, the zip is okay. It's good. Zits are good. Well, they're not good, but they're okay. Like, am I making sense? Do I sound like an idiot? If so, that's okay, too. We just all need to just relax a little bit. Listen to some Jack Johnson. Like, just feel like, guys, it's cool. You're awesome, man. Yeah. Or just listen to the Black Keys and just get in a really, like, badass mood and be like, yeah, man, this is groovy, and I'm too groovy for societal beauty expectations. I think I've said everything I need to say. Slash, I do indeed have a blankie with monkeys. I call it the monkey blankie, and it's pretty nice. And yeah, I think that's about it. So you all the very few people who probably will ever watch this, should have a good day. And I'm gonna go back to watching House because House is a cool show. It's about this guy who's named House. It's his last name, but they call him House, which is funny because a house is like that thing you live in. Whee! Okay, I'm done now. Okay, goodbye. Happy Friday.